Evergreen performers Tony Hatch and Jackie Trent were in town last week, and our man on the spot was Scott Williams. Here's an interview.
First of all, welcome to Brisbane, Jackie Trent and Tony Hatch, Mr. and Mrs. Music. What brings you up this way?
Well, we're up here specifically to tell all you good folk about this brand new album that we've just remade. All our hit songs. Have a look at it there.
Over the last 3 decades?
Yes, they go back to 1959 with the first song that I wrote. That was Look for a Star. It also includes The Two of Us and Thank You for Loving Me, which Jackie and I recorded together in 1969.
Yes, that was the follow-up of The Two of Us, wasn't it?
That's right, yes.
Where did the two of you actually meet?
He auditioned me. I passed, of course.
Flying
Passed, didn't I?
colours.
That was 1963, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Is it hard to keep coming up with songs that reach #1?
Very hard. I mean, most of those on that album were written between 1960 and 1970. I mean, since then we've been working on television music and films and radio jingles, but it is tough, and I'm very happy for the two of us that those songs were written at that time and have become standard since then.
That's right. Well, you always keep bouncing back with yet another one that's just as successful as all the rest.
So there have been a few. There was 1971, there was You're Everything for Don Lane.
For Don Lane, yes.
So a good favourite.
That was just after our first trip over here, and Don said, I'd really like a song on my own. And we came up with it, and yeah, it was...
You're actually living out here in Australia now, aren't you? You're based here?
Yes,
yes.
Yes, we moved out last September, wasn't it?
After 8 visits, we'd come 8 times since...
It takes a long time for him to make up his mind, you know.
8 times
slow.
Since 1969, and early in 1982 we made up our minds that this is the place that we would want to spend the rest of our days, really. I mean, once having moved such a long way from the UK, and we moved the grand piano and...
in that order, grand piano and then us.
And then What about plans for the future here in Australia?
Well, we're working harder now than we imagined that we would be, because you know, the lifestyle here invites a little bit of leisure time, but we've just done the music for a new documentary about the marathon runners, Di Costella and Salazar. I think that's on television here very soon.
Yeah, it's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
And we're writing a lot for Australian artists and other films and television music.
Of course, a lot of people will remember over the years the hits you've had from Downtown to The Two of Us. What was the first one you had in Australia?
The very first one was the Two of Us. That was for us together. But I think that probably Downtown was or Forget Him, even for Bobby Rydell. That was a hit here in Australia. Yeah. Of course, our newest recording is a beautiful Australian poem that everybody learns at school, to which we have put music, and it's on the album as well, and that's called My Country.
Wow. Jackie Trent, Tony Hatch, thanks for dropping in to say hello to us.
He always says most of the things. I'll only leave it to you, don't I, love?